Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Minecraft Mech and Magic. Now, last time, I think it was the arc furnace. Yeah, it was the arc furnace we did last time, which is fantastic. We actually had the arc furnace running. It's still running, in fact, it should be, unless I need to go check the electrodes because they need to be changed and stuff. But really, there was supposed to be two more episodes that was supposed to come out before this particular one. But stuff happens, and my me trying to fix stuff that you don't notice that I notice makes things break because I like breaking things on my own time. Yeah, that's what I do. Anyway, let me show you what I've done because it's been lost into existence. Because one was not completely lost, and unfortunately, it was something rather cool. I went on to the lovely quest for epic bacon. I even got it checked off here on here. The quest for epic bacon is completely done. Let me show you how I did that. There is a chest up here that has 3 stacks of epic bacon in it. Essentially, it's just basically an auto crafting recipe basically, that has a crafting card in it, has speed upgrades, always exporting into here. Now, since I've missed that episode, you haven't seen what I've done down here and how I have all the crafting recipes done. I did a little bit of stuff, essentially, down here in this basement because I wanted to have some auto crafting stuff set up. It's really easy and effective. Unfortunately, you missed me actually utilizing it and showing you how I worked it. But yeah, we have all of this stuff. We have in here, this is what's the bulk of the crafting of the epic bacon up there came from. We have in here, this furnace, we have where we can cook raw pork chops, which you know I have the pig farm. We can cook raw pork chops into cooked pork chops, bacon. And we have in here, which is just crafting the cooked pork chop and all the colored dye. These crafters are extremely cheap. And I have it where I can craft all these things because all these have recipes in it. This is the bulk of my soul sand, my wither skeletons and stuff. Yeah, these are all just very simple, effective crafting recipes. That way everything is under control and I have room for expansion. So, yeah, that's pretty much what is done here. So that was supposed to be like the first episode. The second episode was me um, working with blood magic again, which is a tedious process that, yeah, I kind of been putting it off and stuff. But I made something that's rather useful. I made something called a Killer Joe. We have a soul cage in there with zombies. It doesn't spawn very fast, which we may fix this because it's not spawning at all. So are you down here? Oh, there. We have Mr. Joe here that has a sentient sword. The sentient sword gives me will. It goes into my house, even if for some reason it doesn't spawn mobs very well in here, so it doesn't quite work like I choose. I had to manually supply this with beef and sugar to feed Killer Joe, so that's the thing. I need to put some more glass around here, and I had to manually give him new sentient swords and stuff. He doesn't have that big of a range, so that's a problem too. So yeah, that's a thing. That is a thing. I actually should just leave this highlighted, and that way I can just close this off to just only cover this part when I get ready to change it. So yeah, we want to fix this today. Since we missed out on me actually building Color Joe because it was really simple to do. It's basically something that basically leads to this point. This is basically a gigantic dugout area that I kind of have in place for utilization of the Well of Suffering for my blood magic. Once I get to the Well of Suffering, I have to make the bound stuff, the bound blade and stuff. But to do that, bound blade. To do the bound blade, I have to have binding reagent. To get binding reagent, I have to have a common tartaric gem, which I do not have. And that's what this whole dude dude bro thing is. Now I could make a mob grinder myself and manually kill them myself, which could work out just fine. Yeah, if I could have them landing on spikes and just have them standing on spikes for all eternity. So that could be a thing, and we could work on that. I could work on that off camera and just grind up a whole bunch of stuff. So that could be a thing. So that may be a better idea than working on that and having it manually done. Because right here, I have the wheels coming in here. I have 6 of them. I just flip this and I absorb them into my thing. But the deal is, it's not automatic. I was expecting him to just, kill them all, and I come here and flip this switch occasionally and have the wheel, but it's not automatic. 'Cause, like right now, it's not running. Like he's not doing anything over there, so it's not working like I want to. So I'm gonna have to rethink that. So we're gonna like pause blood magic for the time being. All right, because I'm gonna fix my mob farm. I'm gonna probably move it to a better location. So we've dealt with food. We've dealt with part of blood magic. Even though there's still things we need to do with it as well. Okay, so what am I going to do today? Well, one thing, this is annoying. Look at this. This is something that's been happening. It's like a graphical glitch that's been happening. And I had to fix it occasionally. So let's fix this. Let's fix this graphical glitch. This graphical glitch just bothers me to pieces. I just had to click this and fix this graphical glitch that I have. I don't know why it's happening only on certain blocks and not all of them. But it's like, okay, here's one right here. I just click the block and it's fine. Something with the conduit facades. They don't like to work. There you go. It's fixed. It's solid now. When I log back out and come back in, it'll do that. It does the same thing with the doors. I think it's something with the texture pack. It's fine. Alright, so how much Awakened Draconium do I have now? I have 887 ingots. And I don't know if you've seen my dragon egg. My dragon egg. My dragons. Draconium egg farm. Have 2 chickens laying draconium, basically. And they lay eggs and they get killed, and then we have a whole lot of dead draconium babies. And we have this. We have a lot of draconium chickens. But what I want to do today is we need power. I had an issue in one of the lost videos where power just completely died. Right now you can see that my farms are not running. Only one of them's running. Only this one's running. Because this is my wither farm. So only that one's running at the moment. I think it might have something to do with what I added over here. I'm not sure if I showed this either. As I said, things got broken, and I don't know exactly what I've shown. But I changed this setup to make living wood and living rock via this system as opposed to the other system. This is a destructor and a constructor. This will place down stone, and hang on, let me explain this in the daylight because it's just about night. Yeah, the constructor here will place down the stone. The stone will then be made, obviously, into living rock by the process that is normal. And that living rock is based on the destructor, which will break anything in front of it. But there is a limiter here, the detector, that will detect that if there's over 500 of this, it will stop breaking it, essentially. Same thing over here by the system of living wood. If there's over 500, it will stop. So if I go living wood, it should stop. It should have stopped. Maybe I did planks by accident. No, it's 500. Living wood. Only work without signal. Oh, there we go. I didn't change the thing. I meant when above this amount. So only work without a redstone signal. So this is now emitting, so it won't make any more and will stop breaking. So if I can flick this and basically saying, yeah, and it went on this amount. See, now it will stop. See, now it won't break this. See, it'll just sit here for all eternity, which is grand and wonderful. So that's pretty cool. I got that fixed. I don't have to worry about it. I still haven't fixed the auto flower harvesting situation. I still need to figure out exactly how I want to do that. Um, I just haven't. We are starting to accrue mana up here. I think that's one thing I was waiting on. I was going to have to make more flowers and stuff. But I want to get the draconic armor before I fight the Gaia Guardian anyway. So, yeah, that's that. So, and we're also going to make a nice, lovely arena, which we'll work on camera. I think it'd be nice to build the arena on camera. And look at all these flickers. Look how many flickers I have going on here. Like 3 of them. But I need a power situation under control, and so we need to deal with that. I have a lot of things sucking the power. I'm going to break all these right here because I don't actually utilize these anymore. These were good to get my villagers under control. So I got my villagers set up and dealt with, which were absolutely wonderful. And I got a massive soul shard. I don't know if this was shown either. Yeah, no, I did. This was shown because this was how I got the electrode. Which I need to go check my electrodes. Let's go check my electrodes. Let's go check on the art furnace, our big art furnace friend, and see how it's going today. Let's see how it's faring over here. It's still going. It looks like the electrodes are out. There's 6%. They are still got a tiny bit of life left in them. It looks like they've cooked everything that I've told it to cook. So that's pretty good. Also managed to queue as Mac, by the way, the machinist. I've also queued up other stuff to go in here. I'm not sure what that exactly was. But there's like several different things that go into the chest besides just the cold cook. I utilize the machine, in other words. So I'm pretty sure this right here uses a lot of power, which is why I was having the power issue. So yeah, we need to do something about that. Um, so let's work on some power today. I do have this right here, which actually works out quite well. We could actually boost that today. We could make pyrotheum and gallicryotheum and actually utilize this farm. It's not that bad. It's not that bad of a thing. But we could also use our reactor. But then I'd have a brownout for a moment. Now I could, for a little bit, see, I need graphite. I need loads and loads of graphite. I need some coal. I think can it be made with charcoal? It can be made with charcoal. Do I have any charcoal? No, I just need coal then. So let us temporarily put in. Let's make a recipe. Okay, that's a good plan. Let us make a recipe for graphite. For graphite here. So we're going to make a recipe for graphite bars. Come right over here. I can clear this out because this was the old one. So we need to make a graphite bar. This is the processing pattern. And we need a coal. So 1 coal equals 1 graphite. So this is the pattern right here. And I have an extreme furnace hooked up down here. And I have a recipe to make these things. I think it's in this one. Yeah, so I can make as many of these as I want to. So if I run out of space in this particular processing, I can just add more. So I can add this pattern. And I can make graphite bars. Graphite, let's spell graphite the correct way. How about that? So let's take them all out and let's craft up, I don't know, 256 of them. Heck, let's make even more than that. Let's make 512. Let's double that. Look how fast it's going. Or except because that thing's pretty dang fast. All right, so we got a lot of graphite being cooked. And we need the extreme at extreme reactors. I can type. We just need the reactor casing. That's our thing. We need a lot of this reactor, whatever this is. So we need to make a stack of this. A couple of stacks of this, actually. And we'll need to just make some more casing. Legacy casing. And we're out of graphite bars. All right. So, issue is, I don't have fuel rods either. So that's a problem. So I could start, because eventually I want to like make it all the way across the bottom here. So that is a thing as well. So let's actually get my hammer out. That way it's not manually picking out every single block that exists here. Let's actually like do it this way. I have a lag back. We'll do it to there. That's like to the wall. We'll take out the top blocks as well. We'll make it pretty in the end as well. Right now it's just like, let's make it functionable because we need it. And then we'll have to make it pretty afterwards. We can make it go down further later as well. Or we can just make a bigger one somewhere else and get it back here. Because we do have dimensional transceivers, which we could make. So that's the thing as well. We have dimensional transceivers that we can utilize in the long run as well. So we can pipe that power from pretty much anywhere. We can actually make gigantic reactors, like maybe in the end or something like that, and utilize that space. Or we have plenty of space elsewhere. All right, so let's build out because this is going to be the floor. I don't have my builder's wand with me. Which we can grab in just a moment. Or I can just do it this way. Probably just as easy to do this way. It's just a floor. It's fine. And another one here, and another one here. And it will be 3 up. Yes, 3 up. There we go. We'll have to connect it. We'll connect it at the end. It'll be just a momentary blink of power. That way we don't have too much of a power lossage. Alright. So I have a power rod here. Do I want to put glass in it this time? Nah. I don't want to do glass. Glass is too much trouble. Alright. What am I going upstairs for? So we need fuel rods. We have 2. We need some of these. Just make some of them. Whatever's left, we'll have left. It's fine. Okay, so this one will be 1. Whoops. I accidentally decided to do that. This one will be 1. This one will be 1. This will be 1. So this is 1. That means these are 1s. Yeah, I'll go get my builder's wand as well. And I cooled it with diamonds, didn't I? Oh well, I'm just not gonna worry about that one. Pretty sure I cooled it with diamonds. I got that fake diamond block in here, which is snaztastic. Such snazzy. Alright. We'll just do this up. I don't have any liquid coolant, so diamonds work. This is not the most efficient reactor in the world. So as I said, I may eventually, as I said, pipe back from somewhere else a much better efficient reactor. But this is what I need right now, is getting a better reactor for my purposes now. Because this thing uses a lot. 1,397 per tick. Because it does. Alright, so we need to build up this one, and we also need to build up this one, and then we have to cap them all. So we need, what is it, control rods? Let's make some. Whatever's left, as I said, we're going to use them anyway, so it doesn't matter. Control rod. I am out of reactor casing, apparently. We'll toss those back in as well, and all this other garbage. I mean, it's not really quite garbage, but did it not make it? There we go. And make quite a few of these. As I said, I don't know exactly how many I need. Well, looks like we're making 16. Looks like we're making 16 of them. Looks like I need to make more of them. Maybe a couple short. Yeah, 2 short, actually. I was right. A couple. Actually, we're going to be missing 4. 5. That's not a computer. More terminal. Alright, so we need graphite. Make more graphite here. Because we are out. I need more reactor casing. Because that's what we need. We need reactor casing, and then we need control rod. We need 5 of them, I said. I'll just make several, so it's fine. And we need reactor casing. Alright. And we also need diamonds. Diamond. And we need the fuel rods again. Alright, let's see if this is enough for what we have. We have 2 fuel rods here. We have to fill these blocks in. And we have to cap this up. Okay, so that's capped. We have to fill all this in. Let's make a few more fuel casings, reactor casings, I mean, because I don't trust myself with that few little bit I have. And we should be able to temporarily deactivate my reactor. Just for a momentary blip of reactor depowerization, because we have to do this. And we have to do it. It's going to be here and here. And we need the fuel rods. It's going to be here, here, and here. But I need to be able to get to the diamond part. Here and here. And we're almost there. Almost. Alright, now I can power this on. And it should be a lot more power than before. A lot. Yeah. That's a lot better. So we have a humongous reactor now. Talk about a big reactor. I have a big, big reactor now that we actually walk around. That's actually a lot more efficient than before. So, yeah. So we've increased the capacity of my reactor. It's a lot hotter than before. So it's probably going to burn fuel. How big's our waste? Waste, 367 millibuckets. It's not too bad. Not too bad. I suppose. I guess I could, is it shift, control? Let's go ahead and do that. Cool it down just a tiny bit. That way it's not absolutely insane at the moment. That does not go there. Later on, I'll make a better reactor, make a more efficient one. Right now, it works a lot better than before. And I want to do something about that wall back there. Well, that's pretty cool. So we fixed our reactor, and we also want to do something else that we haven't done yet, which is fix our power cells. We have several of these around everywhere. So I need to count how many power cells it is before we do anything with them, because you can make better power cells, advanced power cells. I think you can actually, I wonder if you can link them without having them all be the same type of power cell. Not sure. So we should be able to turn all these farms back on now. Not that I really need this farm back on. We can probably turn them back on and be harvesting all this stuff again, which is wonderful. And the art furnace will be able to run, and all that stuff will be able to run, and all this good stuff. All right, so we need dimensional shard ore, which is here. I don't have much of. I can't get much of it. I had to mine it this way. 'Cause I can't go to the dimensions. I can't make dimensions and actually get it. I have to actually mine it this way. I need to like focus on it. I need to get it. I need to kill these villagers. Is what I need to do. Oh, you're not a villager. You're a mage. Hello. Can I have your book? Your book is shiny. Anyway, so we can mine this stuff up and get a whole bunch of shiny dimensional shard ore and utilize this stuff for making my power cells better. Or I could just make dimensional transceivers and it'll be all better anyway. So, yeah, but I know you can go up to. You can't make the creative one. You can make the advanced one. So, yeah, I know I have one here and then one in the end. So that's the thing. I need to go ahead and make two of them. So let's go ahead and make two of them, and at least make those. So let's make two of these. Make 8 of these. I don't know how many I made. 5, I think. And there is 2 advanced power cells. So if I go downstairs, those guys standing outside are weird. If I go down here and I can fix this power cell. I think it's set to all in. I think it's set to all in. Yeah, it's all in. So let's take this card out, break it, plop it down, relinkify it, set to all in. And it should, look how nice it is. Look how nice that power cell is. It's blue now. It's blue. And then we can go to the N. If I can find my, there it is. My teleportation mark. It's taking a while to teleport me. Is it gonna crash? No, there it goes. That took a little bit. That was weird. Really weird. All right, so we're gonna plop that one up, and we're gonna take this one and plop it here, and we have it all out. Oh, it didn't break the power. It didn't. It didn't give me the power card. I don't know which one's which now, though. There you go. And we're gonna plop this new card and to here. So now we have a better power cell, which transfers power faster and stuff. So, which will work much better. Much better for everything that's around here. So, I think this is a good place to end it. So we have better power cells. We can actually take these and utilize these to make better power cells in the future as well, because they should still be linked, the other ones. So they should still be fine. We need to come as we need to work on getting the better miner. Up, see, look, I teleported dimensions, and this is broken. It's broken again. That's so weird. Sometimes they break and sometimes they're not. Look at them. Whoops! That time I just broke the cable. There you go. Maybe I need to get some type of other energy conduits. Oh well. Oh well. Anyway, it's been quite effective today. We have this bigger reactor, which should help a lot. Which are getting a lot more power than we are before. Um, Waste wise, I'm not quite as concerned with it. We're having chickens literally pooping them out. I can just increase my chicken population if I have to. But yeah, well, it's been quite effective, and we have bacon that I don't ever have to eat because I fly all the time. 'Cause if you hover just like an inch off the ground, you don't run, so I don't ever have to walk. So that is my trick. Anyway, this one I'm leaving it, and next time we will. I'll try to get some. I'll try to figure out my um, mob farm mess and see about making a location for it. I'll probably make a mob farm somewhere off somewhere just to create will for my blood magic because I need it. I need it so I can have more blood magic. If you are a shady villager, you can die. Actually, they all can die because they're just annoying in the way. But yep, this one I'll leave it, and I will see you all next time. Bye.